I'd like to order a meeting with Grisham. Well, isn't this entertaining? It looks like you've managed to find your next opponent. The quiet master of Centrico Plaza's famed Novu cafe truck is indeed just a front. The truth is, I'm one of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, the foremost trainer in rank B, and the boss of Team Flare Novu. Yes, you found me. Grisham at your service. How have I not seen a single bench? Here we go. That's a big battle zone. Dang. Oh, come on. Leave me alone. All right. Got him. Easy 3,000 points. Dude, that's... whatever. I literally he was about like half a second away, but he was using close combat on your Drampa. Okay, really? The slight no. The slight turn to the left was annoying. Nope. Jesus. That's so annoying. The recoil of Woodhammer killed. Why is it right in front of you? That's not fair. Land hits with dragon type moves. I only have to land the hit with Dragon-type moves. That wasn't landing the hit with the Dragon-type move. I only have to land the hit with the Dragon-type move. I hate the moves that, like, unlock... It's so annoying. The moves that they use that unlock from the... It's so aggravating. Only have to do one of those to get 2,000 points, or land 5 Dragon-type moves to get 2,000 points. Very close. I'll take a bonus card. Do I think there's people down here? There is someone down here. Oh, whoa, whoa. Can I Mega Evolve? Oh, Gardevoir's already Mega Evolved. Okay. Calm Mind. Now he'll go for the Psychic. Nice. I was afraid that was too far away still. Damn! 5,500 points. Nope. Heh. Dummies. Nope. Nope. You are looking the other way. You're gonna stay looking the other way. Where's... Okay, come on. Come on. Yeah. Uh-huh. Nope. 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 The flamethrower was actually doing damage to the Gorgeist. We realized that. Flamethrower was actually actively doing damage to your Gorgeist. So no, we're not gonna... Nope. That's more like it. Thank you. Okay. Lady, you single-handedly make me want to quit everything I do. Just leave this world and never come back. You and you alone. And I hope your code gets erased. I really do. Oh, that was scary. Whoa. Whoa there, brother. Nope. Nope. There we go. That's fine. I'm just waiting for Breaking Swipe to recharge. So I can make sure I just landed 3 hits with Dragon-type moves, and that should be my Challenger's ticket. Booyah! I'll take some prize medals, yeah. I'll take your money, rich freaking... What? Where did you come from? I was just up there! What? I was literally just up there. How did you get behind me? I don't understand. I was up there, there was no one up there. All of a sudden there was somebody behind me. That makes no sense. Where did you come from? I came up here, there was no one up here. Came over here, stood around to fight this dude. And now all of a sudden while I'm down here, where did she come from? Where did you come from? Oh, that was scary. Whoa. I'm gonna have to be watching that back in editing and see where she came from. If she was just there and I missed her or what, I don't know, but that was weird. Okay, before too long, I guess, let's see if we can find the big size Pumpkaboo. Those don't look jumbo. Not you. So maybe that one? How can you tell? Size classification medium. I think they're both medium. Whoa. That's definitely a big pumpkaboo. No, pumpkaboo. But I know she said not to bring her an alpha. Even though that's definitely an XL. I don't know if all alphas, I'm pretty sure all alphas are just XLs, but... Alright, do one quick run through. Go, 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 go. No shot. I didn't think so. Didn't think it was gonna happen. Oh. They're still here during the day. She said they only spawn at night. Liar. I think so. You don't have the desired Pokemon. Okay. They're said to appear at night in Wild Zone 15. But there's definitely Pumpkaboo. It's so tiny! It's so small! Does she have one that's small? Okay, she does have one that's small. None of those are jumbo. Okay. Let's get some more Ultra Balls. Whoa. Ooh, full restores? Yeah, I should start buying those. Yeah, let me sell some stuff, actually. 3 nuggets. 4 big nuggets. 460 tiny mushrooms. 7 pearls, 8 big pearls, and 49 pretty feathers. That's insane. Okay. And now we go to the Looker Bureau to find more out about Gresham. Esper. Glad to see you too, Mimi. Hello there, what can I do for you two today? If this is about your case, I've narrowed down the list of likely candidates by looking at people who came to Lumiose within the last few years. Thanks, Emma, but it's actually another missing person we're here for today. Another missing person? Alright, let's hear it. We need to find Chase's next opponent for his next promotion match. Do you have a name? Grisham. Grisham. I know the name. One of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, or so I've heard. I can give you the information you need, but this knowledge could potentially put you in danger. Do you still want to know? Of course we still do. I figured you'd say that. Okay, I know what to do. If you beat me in battle, I'll tell you what I know. Come on, let's head outside. You could just tell me what you know. Let's do it. You should know, Emma's really strong. Her detective work means she's too busy for the ZA Royale, but she'd be in the top ranks for sure. Are you ready to battle me? Oof. Emma's kind of crazy, not gonna lie. I'll be using Pokemon that were given to me by a man who played an important role in my life. Malamar, everyone, let's go. Is she talking about Looker? Detective Emma. Ampharos. Use Calm Mind. Now Psychic. Moonblast. Good job. Mawile. Use Mystical Fire. Good job. Used it on the Iron Head as it was coming in. Mystical Fire again. Now use Psychic. Gardevoir popping off. Lopunny. Use Calm Mind. And now Psychic. Gardevoir straight popping off right now. Malamar. Got it. I had a feeling the last Pokemon was going to be Mega Malamar. My Pokemon and I aren't alone. My old mentors have our back in spirits. Have our backs in spirit. I put the S on the wrong word. Oh, that's sick. The Mega Malamar. The Disco King himself. Use Moonblast. Mystical Fire. Oh snap, she went down. Alright. This is gonna take one Aqua Jet. Boom! Good thing those old guys aren't here to see this. Tell me, what do you know about Team Flare? They're the group that caused all that trouble for Kalos 5 years ago, right? Exactly right. Their group was led by a man named Lysander. He disappeared 5 years ago, but now he's reappeared, calling himself L. He's been spotted around town with a mysterious Pokemon. It seemed suspicious, so I decided to investigate them. Not for a client, just for me. But everything I've uncovered tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, he seems to be genuinely trying to help save Lumiose. So it's not the old guard we've got to worry about here, but rather the new. See, about 5 years ago, I had my own ties to someone who was involved in Team Flare. That's how I heard of what I'm about to tell you. Before Team Flare collapsed, they started making moves to ensure they left a legacy. Apparently, they tried a few different things, including making the expansion suit that I use. Another one of their efforts involved training up a new generation to carry on their ideals. Grisham was one of the young trainers that Team Flare taught, though it's not clear if Grisham is even a real name or not. And now it seems Grisham is taking part in the ZA Royale, but why? To what end? Could it still be for Team Flare? There's no real saying for sure, not until I do some more digging at least. You know what? I bet Mabel at the Pokemon Research Lab could tell you more about Grisham. Why would she know anything? I know why, but why would she know anything? Sorry, but that's not for me to say. It's up to Mabel to decide how much she wants to share. Thanks for the tip. I'll do some investigating on my own. You should go to the Pokemon Research Lab and see what Mabel says. Straight there. Let's go. Did my Pokemon get healed? Nope. That rat! That vile little man! I can't believe that mayor. It's not my fault we keep getting more wild zones. And it's not even like I can tell him off, not when he knows I'm basically at his mercy. But that doesn't mean I should get worked into the ground. I'm acting director of this place. Sup? Are you making progress on my research tasks? I want to know about Grisham. Grisham? Who could that be? Someone who was in Team Flare. Team Flare? It seems you already know more about Gris than I would have thought. Fine, so I used to be part of Team Flare. Wait, seriously? Yes, seriously. I don't really mind telling people if they're merely curious, but there are still people today who react badly if they even hear the words Team Flare, you know? So I don't exactly walk around advertising it, but I won't lie if I won't lie about it if I'm asked either. When everything fell apart, I got taken into custody along with the others, but I took a plea deal. So I got made acting director of this lab. Easy to keep tabs on me if I'm always stuck here, right? My role in Team Flare also had me looking into the Pokemon energy and all, so I don't hate the work. Sorry, I didn't mean for the sob story to spill out. You want to know about Grisham, huh? He was a part of the younger generation in Team Flare. Everyone calls him Gris. It means gray, like the color of ashes. He was pretty strong when it came to Pokemon battles, not that he got much chance to show off that skill all the time. I honestly don't know what he might be thinking now joining the ZA Royale. But if you've really got to know, you might want to try Novu Cafe over in Centrico Plaza. Why? You'll find out when you go, won't you? Sheesh, kid. Don't take all the mystery and fun out of life. You're about to walk into a pretty sticky situation, but I'll be there to help you when the time comes. And don't forget, I still want you to keep up the research work, too. Okie dokie. I probably could have just gone into the map and fast traveled, but 1, 2, 3. One of which is right here. You want to know what I'm doing? Well, I'm feeding these wild Aron. Aron love to eat metal. They'll even munch away at cars and things if you're not careful. So I feed them scrap metal to make sure they don't start eating what they shouldn't. I do worry they'll get bored if I keep feeding them the same old thing all the time, though. They're adorable. And so I had an idea. Don't you think a poison-type move would add some really nice flavor to scrap metal? Steel-type Pokemon can't be poisoned, so it won't bother them at all. If you're happy to help me hit that pile of scrap metal with a move Sludge Bomb, give it some seasoning. That doesn't make any sense. Sludge Bomb gave the scrap metal such a tantalizing aroma. It smells like sludge. Ah, look, the Aurons seem pretty happy with the result too. They're chowing down. I'm so glad this random idea of mine worked out. Thank you for spicing things up for us. You were a fantastic help, and I'm fantastically grateful. After this, I think I'll spend some time researching which poison-type moves Aron find the tastiest. Don't you worry, my little Aron friends. I'll keep feeding you as much scrap metal as you like. Okay. Power Band. This Pokemon Center and right up the road. We have to be nearing the end of these side missions. There's so many. Well, if it ain't that kid from Team MZ. Got a bit of a reputation in the Rust Syndicate. I hear you're pretty strong. Battle me, will ya? Don't have to be right now. I can wait till you're good and ready. Okay. You know I've beat every executive in your thing, right? Talk to me once you're in the mood for a battle. Okay. Let's go. Buckle up, my will is hard as steel. If you say so. Excadrill. Kapow! 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 We're gonna go 4 for 4? Oh yeah, we're going 4 for 4. Kapow! Oh man. Some things can only be learned through battle. Now I know what real steely. Now I know what a real steely trainer looks like. Oh my god. You know, you're all right. Most folks wouldn't waste time humoring me. Guess I owe you something interesting since I lost the battle. Let me tell you a little secret. Steel can't be poisoned. Okay. The thing about Corbeau is that he's charismatic, charming, and downright intoxicating, and that's rad, but it can work against him too. So Philip looks to Skarmory as a reminder. It helps keep him a level head and stops him from just blindly following Corbeau. None of this high-stakes intel, mind you, but I like talking about it anyway. It's because our second-in-command has such a solid head on his shoulders that grunts like us can sleep easy. Here, take this. Thanks for the battle and for listening to me prattle on. Metal Coat? Let's go! I just had a feeling because she had Steelix and Scizor. So I was like, Metal Coat could be great here. And I like how... Let me look at it. I love this. It's a special metallic coating that boosts the power of the holder's steel type moves. I love the way it looked. Like it looks like a metal, like a cream coming out of like a metal tin or something. I don't know. That's so cool. There's one here. Across the canal. Wait. Okay, yeah, there it is. I was like, didn't I catch the alpha magic carp already? Cool. Wrong way. That 7 looks weird on the map. Hello, hello. What's up? Just now, you beamed a message into my brain, did you not? What are you talking about? Oh, she's one of those. There's no need for pretense, my friend. You are clearly one of us. We are all trainers who lived in the blessed company of Starmie. Please join our next gathering. We shall invite the Starmie dwelling among the stars to descend and grace us with their presence. For as we know, Starmie are none other than the very stars themselves. Return here at night and make sure you are accompanied by a Starmie of your own. High on Starmie. So I have to come back here at night with a Starmie. Okay. Next time it's night, I'll be sure to come here. The only good thing we've got to offer is our location. You here for another nasty drink? What? The only good thing we've got to offer is our location. You here for another nasty drink? If you'd like to order something, please speak to the young lady there. I'd like to order a meeting with Grisham. Well, isn't this entertaining? It looks like you've managed to find your next opponent. The quiet master of Centrico Plaza's famed Novu cafe truck is indeed just a front. The truth is, I'm one of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, the foremost trainer in rank B, and the boss of Team Flare Novu. Yes, you found me. Grisham at your service. I've got my own goals to achieve, goals that have brought me to the ZA Royale, which is why I cannot let you defeat me. I suppose this still makes little sense to you, however. Shall I explain the whole thing? Grisham, you know this kid is with AZ. There's no point in even trying to explain it all to someone on AZ's side. Okay, this is weird. This is Griselle, one of my comrades in Team Flare Novu. Griselle and Grisham. Let's just take... She's just doing the fist bump animation that they all have. Really? Let's just take this kid down, right here, right now, while we've got the chance. Griselle, please calm yourself. Novu Cafe is here to offer comfort to the masses. It's no place to start a commotion. Fine, I sent you a location. If you care at all about knowing the truth, go there and wait. We'll close up shop and then head over. If you'd be so kind, please check your map and find your own way. We'll meet you there. Dang, they really just closed up shop, huh? Make sure there was nothing else to do first. Okay. Whoa. Has this always been here like this? Look at you, waiting like a good little boy. I imagine you must be asking yourself why we would want to meet at such a spot. This is Lysander Cafe. It was a very important place for anyone in Team Flare, and though now it is an empty storefront, no one has any desire to rent a location so closely associated with such a disreputable group. And since no one wants it, we've taken the liberty of continuing to use it as a base for Team Flare, or the more rightly, Team Flare Novu. You do know about Team Flare, don't you? Yes. What could an outsider like you know about what Team Flare really was? Grizel. Grisham, this kid is our enemy. He's nothing but an obstacle to all the goals we hope to achieve for Team Flare Novu. There's no point in trying to explain everything to someone like this. Let's just get rid of him. The world has not been kind or forgiving towards those of us who were part of Team Flare. I'm afraid it's all too understandable, sad though it is, that some harden their hearts in response, like Grizel here has done. My apologies. I'm afraid there's simply no stopping Grizel once she's set on a course of action. Though it will mean revealing your battle tactics to me before our promotion match, I must ask, please, won't you grant Grizel the battle she desires? Sure. Fight me. I will, and I'll win. I'm going to burn you to the ground. There won't be enough of you left to fight in the ZA Royale. My nose is itchy. Talonflame. Gotcha. Aerodactyl. Ah, Camerupt gets bodied by Aquajet. Protect came at the right time there. Metagross. Really wish I would have put Crunch back on. Pyroar. Ooh. Mega Pyroar? Oh, nice Mega Ring. She's got Mega Pyroar. What's different about him? Hang on. Yeah, we're gonna Mega Evolve our Feraligatr. His main's just bigger, that's the only thing. Like, they literally just made its main bigger. That's all they did. They did Mega Pyroar so dirty. It could have been so good. Wild. Yeah, you lost. That was well fought. I expected nothing less from Team MZ's new ace, the one who seeks to save Lumiose City. I'd say it's time for a little coffee break. Voila, one Ember Roast, our signature drink at Novo Cafe. That should have perked up the Pokemon who battled for us as well. Okay, whatever. Now that we're all feeling refreshed, allow me to teach you about the true history of Team Flare and what it is we hope to accomplish. Please join us inside. Wow, okay. Okay, alright. Into Lysander Cafe. The fiery red of Lysander's burning passion. That is what fills this Lysander Cafe. And here in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose to battle in the ZA Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another, all to achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, a man named Lysander, grew disillusioned with humanity over time. Fearing what the future might bring, he set his sights on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. In the end, Lysander made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. Do you know about the ultimate weapon which nearly burned the Kalos region off the map? The weapon was AZ's creation. You may only... I'm just sitting there smiling like a dumbass. He's just like... Uh-huh. Go on. You may only see AZ as the kindly figure who has provided you with a place to call home, but if he had never built something so horrifying as that ultimate weapon, then Lysander would have never been driven to such madness. He would have just found another thing to do. And we in Team Flare wouldn't have become society's outcasts. And now it appears AZ is out to save Lumiose, relying on the support of your Team MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. My apologies. I imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. And of course, you might not even believe a word that I've said. That is why I invite you to witness the truth yourself. How's that? You'll see. Open sesame! Oh yeah, that was the password back then too. Beyond that door lies the former Lysander Labs. It was a facility used for research in the days when Team Flare was still active. And it was down there where we learned AZ's secret for ourselves. That is where we learned of the terrible weapon that AZ created. You must see the truth with your own eyes if you are to fully understand how awful it is. Lysander Labs was designed by the lab to be a labyrinth. Lysander Labs was designed to be labyrinthine? Labyrinthine? Labyrinthine?
Labyrinthine.
And of course, plenty of wild Pokemon have taken over the place since it was abandoned. You might be done in before you ever get to see the truth for yourself. Okay. Ooh, what kind of Pokemon do we have down here? I figured enough time had passed for you to have gotten yourself into some trouble. Let me guess, you're down in Lysander Labs? If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you. See it? You'll need to find an elevator key. There should be one lying around there somewhere. Okay. Whoa, okay. I meant to throw an Ultra Ball. My bad. Investigate. Warp panel doesn't seem to be powered. You have to find the right power supply unit to get it up and running again. Is that this? It's a big lever. Okay. I guess. Okay. Warp panel activated. So we have teleportation technology. What is that? There's something really sparkly. Ooh, magnetic. Sweet. Lab key card A. Dark pulse. Nice. Put Manectric where you go, because I know I have a spot for you. Right there. Looking good, my dude. Dang, the only ones I need here are you two. Okay. I'll get there. I'll get there. Cool, I can peek over the wall. Okay, so we got the key card 1. What's through this teleporter? Whoa. Dawnstone. Oh. Just come back into the ball, dude. Take the elevator. I thought oh, okay. Tap the key card against the panel. There we go. Oh, snap. Snuck up on me, bro. Okay, come on. Okay. Ooh, yep, another Houndoom. Cool. Activate the power. More power. Ah, letter B is what is needed. Rare candy. Ah, got it. Okay. Ooh, Beldum. And Matang. Oh, please catch this. Nice. Okay. Let's paralyze you. Okay, that didn't work. There we go. Stay in the ball. Stay in the ball. Thank you. Let's take a look at these guys. Minus speed plus special defense, plus special attack minus special defense. No. I want to say they're back here somewhere. Let's see. Yes. So they're right after Drampa. I was right. Sweet. Awesome. No? Okay. I should have pulled that lever while I was in there, but I like to investigate. Okay. Thunderstone. Pull the lever, Kronk. Wrong lever! Uh-oh. I feel like I just hit a wall. I'm tired now. Oh, gosh. I wanted to try to get through as much as I can tonight. But... oh, hey, get off of me. Ooh. Yeah, I just hit a wall. Oh, man. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to Go right now. Nougat. Ekans, Alpha Arbok, no thanks. Good job. Good job. Labyrinthian? Is that the word it was supposed to be? Labyrinthian?
Labyrinthine.
Got it. Let's just go, let's just go, let's just go. Yo, okay. I see you. There's no hone edge in here, though. But I see you. An Aegislash floats in the way. It looks like you'll have to defeat it to continue ahead. Drew it. Got him. Sucks that I couldn't catch those, though. I would have 100% just caught another alpha because I could. I should put Gardevoir out first right now. Elevator key. It's one of the standing stones that line Route 10 all the way to the ruins in Geosinge Town. These stones apparently behave in a mysterious manner. They usually emit energy, but when the ultimate weapon is activated that reverses, they then begin to absorb energy from Pokemon attached to them. Huh. So there's another power panel somewhere. Ah. Anything different after I press the power? No, okay. Nice. You can now use the elevator. B2F, I guess? I'm supposed to get to B3F. Okay. Well, I'll grab that. B3F it is. I remember this from the games. All the people were coming down here. What is that? Some of the machinery powered back on in response to your presence. Security check initialized. Possession of all keycards has been confirmed. Commencing partial reboot of systems. Systems rebooted. Voice guidance enabled. 4 files are available for playback. File 1, the device. File 2, the fuel. File 3, the legends. File 4, our shared dream. Let's go one by one in order. The device that grants life. This device was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that had perished. We have found this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Geosenge Town. It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with a little work. But we have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe AZ should still possess it since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him without delay. Which file would you like to review? The fuel. The device that grants life, in fact, grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection, radiation, or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokemon that had lost its own, allowing it to be revived. What, then, would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? Which file would you like to review? The Legends. Kalos is said to have 2 legendary Pokemon, Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal, representing destruction and death. The power to grant life and the power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities that even science has not been able to decode. What would happen to the world if we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? Our shared dream. As the world grows wealthier, the number of Pokemon and people will only continue to grow, and that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet until no more life can be sustained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. And when something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. My comrades in Team Flare, the time has come to lead the world toward a more beautiful future. Zygarde. Have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon? How truly abominable it was? AZ created that weapon. Then 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower. Zygarde seemed to wish that I come to this place. I have lost most of my memories, and yet this place does bring back something. What I remember most clearly is AZ. When I spoke with him 5 years ago, through the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent, but I did learn of the device within Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. Oh, yeah, I remember that. But to activate the device required a certain Pokemon, one particular Floette. And there was no way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device. But the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key AZ carried, and so I did. There was an explosion, I remember that much, though I cannot recall the cause of it. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth, together with Team Flare's secret base. But you're still alive. Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. But at the weapon's activation, the device in Prism Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Lumiose. It would fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect this city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It has given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The tower? The only one who can bring it back under control is AZ's Floette. Yes, we need the Eternal Flower, and a trainer who can draw forth her full power. This is the truth I know, and now you have learned all that those young people waiting in Lysander Cafe wanted you to learn. Go and speak with Grisham and with AZ, then do what must be done. Alrighty. One thing first. Is it this way? No, it was not this way. I want to see if Beldum or Matang respawned already. I don't remember the way at all. Nope. I know it wasn't... Was it this one? No. So, wait, where was it? Was it this way? Ah. This was... Oh, they are here! Got one. Nice. Plus attack minus speed, plus attack minus special defense. Oh. We'll see. Oh, you can fast travel to the entrance? Oh my gosh, that's crazy good. You can just fast travel to the entrance? That's insane. That's so good. I'm so glad you can do that. Alright. Did you see Lysander? I met him inside. To think that he is still alive, and yet he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could he just forget? It's all because of him that the rest of us... Griselle, there will be a time for such things later. And you now know the truth of AZ's sins, and so I make this request of you. Get AZ's Floette and give her to me. Why would I do anything like that? You must see it by now. With AZ's special Floette, we should be able to keep Prism Tower controlled. Everything we've learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage if we're ever to achieve the kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of. And if we can be the ones to protect Lumiose, then people will finally see us differently. Do you understand? We were mere children, born to those who chose to join Team Flare. And yet we too became pariahs in the eyes of society when Team Flare was disbanded. But we couldn't just leave Lumiose. This city is our home too, and we love it just as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Lumiose better, to make all of Kalos better. At Novu Cafe, we've worked hard to provide coffee to those who have little else. And as we've worked there, we've also heard the voices of Lumiose's people. We understand this city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So if you really want to face me in battle, you'll need more than just a challenger's ticket. You'll need to be ready to hand over AZ's Floette to me. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling my way up through the ZA Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then, I will be the one to restrain Prism Tower with AZ's Floette. Go talk with the rest of Team MZ and decide what it is you really ought to do. It's time they all learned of AZ's sins. Now go back to Hotel Z. Okay. You've returned. I heard from Emma what leads you were following up on. I imagine you've learned much of my tale by now, isn't that right? Did you manage to find Grisham? Oh, I found him, all right. No kidding. I went digging into the rumors about Grisham with Emma after our chat. Sounds like he's one formidable trainer. Plus, he's part of this group, Team Flare Novu, and he's been gathering all sorts of info about Lumiose from customers at Novu Cafe. He even seems to know something weird's going on with Prism Tower. AZ, is there any chance you could tell us more about the tower, given the situation? Yes. I've also been thinking it is time I talked to you all about it. Come, we can speak on the roof. So they're blocking it off because they know it's about to go off. You know of the ultimate weapon, don't you? I know the truth now. Then I shall tell you of the terrible sins I have committed, and of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokemon had their future stolen. People lost the everyday lives they'd known. And my Floette was sent to the front lines, where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life, all so I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got what I had loved most. But my rage had not subsided. I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokemon that I loved. Ooh. In my rage, I remade the device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us, by becoming destruction itself. Whoa. The light fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens, then poured down, burning away all that rested upon the earth. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I had given her was stolen from so many other Pokemon. She left me, and I wandered alone for 3,000 years. Seriously? For 3,000 whole years? During those long years of aimless wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Kalos. At this, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others, but perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed on Floette. That is what Ange is. Angie? Angie? That's what Angie. I'm gonna say Angie because it sounds good. That's what Angie is. That is what is hidden deep within Prism Tower. I built Angie to give meaning to the eternal life I had burdened Floette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Floette for what I had done. I dreamed of the day when I could use Angie after reuniting with Floette at last. That day did not come to pass, but that was because we were living in a time of peace. But now, Angie... The tower is emitting excessive amounts of mega power, even without Mega Floette present. This is only conjecture on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. That shockwave awoke Angie and has caused the mega power contained within it to spill forth. It has led to this rampant rogue mega evolution. The Pokemon suffer, the people come to harm. There is only one way to put an end to the pain. A Mega Evolution user must Mega Evolve Floette and together reach the control panel within Angie. I never could have imagined that you and Floette had that kind of history, and the tower too. So we need the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk? I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve at all? Normally, Pokemon can only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve into Florges? My Floette cannot evolve. Perhaps because she is such a special Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others. Though that is only my conjecture. Floette returning to my side again after 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness, but she likely also returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battle as a trainer. I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all these events into motion, AZ, but I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this. That doesn't matter. AZ still made this awful mess, and Team MZ is stuck cleaning it up. Naveen! I appreciate that AZ is trying to right his wrongs, and I owe him as much as any of us do. I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you, but accountability matters. You do realize we might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Naveen is correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. Ow, I just bit my tongue. I am truly sorry. I understand, AZ. Just leave this to Team MZ. It's up to us to keep the tower from going wild, and that means you've got to beat Grisham. I'll win for sure. We'll be the ones to stop the tower, not Grisham and Team Flare Novu. Alright, it's time you go challenge Grisham to a promotion match. Thank you. I will forever be grateful for meeting you all, my dear Team MZ. Okay. Oh, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, God. Oh my God. I thought we were done with you. Since you helped my Scyther master its cutting skills, I think you make a worthy challenger. Just as the Kalos region has the Pokemon League, Lumiose City has the Furfrou League. The Furfrou League is where the city's most skilled Furfrou fans compete to see who has the strongest Furfrou. For such trainers, known as the Elite Four, are awaiting a worthy challenger. The Elite Four can be found in 4 different restaurants around Lumiose. If you want to battle them, make sure you have only Furfrou on your team. Sounds like a fun challenge, no? Try beating them all if you can. Facing the Furfrou League. Alright, so I'm going to catch an alpha before I do that, for sure. And then I'll come back and style it for you. Come back and get it styled before I use it to kick everybody's butt in the league. Sup? Oh, I recognize you. You're Emma's assistant, aren't you? I've seen you working with her. Not exactly. Well, in any case, do you think you could help me? I let my dear darling Klefki hold almost all my important keys, but it seems Klefki dropped one of them on our last outing together. Any idea where? Let me think. Oh yes, it went to a hair salon, but it was my first time visiting that place, so I don't recall the exact location. I was so pleased with my new look that I decided we would have an elegant brunch at a cafe near the hair salon. Then another patron of the cafe challenged me to a battle, so we went to the battle court out back. I won a magnificent victory, naturally. If I could just remember which hair salon it was, I'm sure I could retrace my steps. In any case, I entrust finding my key to you. Okay. Okay, so it was... She said... Battle court. Before that, it was a cafe. Doesn't tell me what the steps were. Hair salon. Okay, so shopping center. So I need a shopping plaza near a battle court and a cafe. Battle court would be out back behind the cafe. I think it's this one. Oh no. Yeah, that's a haircut place. And that's a cafe right down the street, so this should be where the key is. There we go. Found a fancy key. Oh, she remembered where she lost it. Okay. Cool. So we didn't need to do any of that. We just found it anyway. Yeah, you should feel bad about that, Klefki. It is your fault. Unless you're battling with Klefki and then whatever. I don't know. I do recall hearing that Klefki never let go of the keys they like. So how about this? From now on, you'll only have to hold the keys you like. I'll handle any other keys myself. That means we're going to be sharing some key responsibilities, my dear Klefki. You're welcome. Bye-bye. Looks like it's on the roof. Oh, maybe I can find the Alpha Go-Goat while I'm here. 'Cause I'm pretty sure I need the Alpha one for that dude. There we go. Just a bigger one. Maybe. Medium. And maybe I'll find the alpha one day. Alright, how do I get onto this roof? By going up here and jumping across. Wait, what? I'm very confused. So is it inside? Oh, yeah, it is. Freezing moves are powerful. Your Pokemon will be at the mercy when they're frozen solid. That's because frozen Pokemon can't do a thing in battle. Could you tell I was doing an impression of my favorite trainer? She uses Ice-type Pokemon, so do I. How about it? Want to have a chilling battle? Sure. Let's do it. I don't care. That's a quote. Rock slide. Meant to just use flamethrower from the start, but might be. Booyah! The quotes are crazy. You're better than I thought. Go on ahead. Maybe I'm getting a bit overboard with the quotes. Anyway, you're real strong. Don't worry on too much if your Pokemon get frozen. They'll thaw out on their own. You can always use Flame Wheel, Steam Eruption, or Flare Blitz to melt the ice. If your Pokemon don't... Lava Plume, Flamethrower, none of that. There's a place like this in Lumiose. It's like an ice field. Now that there are more wild Pokemon around the city, we can all enjoy sorts of new things. Speaking of which, I can't wait to go enjoy an ice-cold Granita with my Ice-type Pokemon. Never melt ice? And an Ice Stone. Cool. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Haven't been to Wild Zone 4 in a while. Oh man, the movie director guy? Yes. Horror film. Ghost type Pokemon Trevenant. Do I have a Trevenant? Let's see. I do not have a Trevenant. 13, he said. The alpha one can be found here. Jeez. I doubt it's here right now. Yeah, it's not here during the day. We'll come back to you. I can tell just by looking at you, you're a strong trainer. To defeat a trainer like you, it's necessary to go all in on a single strategy. The bug type. Okay. So do we have to battle with bug types? Because... Okay. I'll be using Mega Evolution to draw out the potential of my beloved bugs. You do that. You do that. Beedrill. I wonder which bug she's gonna Mega Evolve. This could be Heracross or Scizor. It's not Heracross. Ooh, Mega Pinsir. Yeah, poor bug types. Good work out there, team, especially Pinsir. Great job with that Mega Evolution. Seems like more and more trainers are using Mega Evolution lately, huh? Have you heard rumors? Though they're just rumors, mind you. Some shady character taught Quasartico how to make Mega Rings. Apparently that person's name is AZ. Okay. Story goes that this AZ person traveled all the way to some far-off region called Hoenn. There, he researched the origins of Mega Evolution to satisfy his own curiosity. It seems he shared his research with Quasartico, but what does that hope to achieve? I guess I've got no complaints as long as I can Mega Evolve my beloved Pokemon. We should all just appreciate this precious gift that we have. So AZ learned how to make them from Hoenn? That's weird. Alright. Go heal up first.